Good evening, and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Haddonfield's annual Halloween convention. Tonight, I would like to introduce to you an old friend of mine, I guess you could say. For the fans of the horror genre, especially the slasher movies, I promise you, this will be a real treat. Michael Myers made his first appearance in the original 1978 film, Halloween, although the masked character is credited as the Shape in the first two films. In the beginning of Halloween, a 6-year-old Michael murdered his teenage sister Judith on Halloween night, 1963. 15 years later, Michael escaped Smith's Grove Sanitarium and returned to his hometown of Haddonfield, Illinois. He stalked the teenage babysitter Laurie Strode on Halloween, while his psychiatrist, Dr. Sam Loomis, attempted to track him down. Murdering her friends, Michael finally attacked Laurie, but she managed to fend him off long enough for Loomis to save her. Loomis shot Michael 6 times in the chest before Michael fell over the house's second-story balcony ledge, and when Loomis went back to check for his body, he found it completely missing. Michael returned in the sequel, Halloween 2, in 1981. The film picked up directly where the original ended, with Dr. Loomis still looking for Michael's body. Michael followed Laurie Strode to the hospital, where he wandered the halls in search of her, killing security guards, doctors, and nurses that got in his way. Loomis learned that Laurie Strode is Michael's younger sister, and he rushed to the hospital to find them. He caused an explosion in the operating theater, allowing Laurie to escape, as he and Michael were engulfed by the flames. Michael Myers appeared in 7 more films, as well as novels, a video game, and several comic books. A new version of Michael Myers appeared in Rob Zombie's Halloween in 2007, a reimaging of the original classic film. Zombie stories continued in the sequel in Halloween 2, which came out in 2009. Now, a common characterization is that Michael Myers is pure evil. Fans have described him as almost a supernatural force, a force of nature. Further, he is mentioned as an evil force that's loose, a force that's unkillable. Specifically said, and to elaborate further, Myers is known as a mythic, elusive boogeyman, one of superhuman strength, who cannot be killed by bullets, stab wounds, or even a fire. Film director John Carpenter's inspiration for the evil that Michael would soon embody came when he was in college. While on a class trip to a mental institution in Kentucky, Carpenter visited the most serious mentally ill patients. Among those patients was a young boy around 12 to 13 years old. The boy gave him this schizophrenic stare, a real evil stare, which Carpenter found unsettling, creepy, and completely insane. The ending scene of Michael being shot 6 times and then disappearing from the ground outside the house was meant to terrify the imagination of the audience. Carpenter tried to keep the audience guessing as to who Michael Myers really is. He is gone and yet everywhere at the same time. He is more than human. He may be supernatural, and no one knows how he got that way. To John Carpenter, keeping the audience guessing was better than offering an explanation. Now, some of you may be wondering, after all you've just heard, will Michael make an appearance this evening, as elusive as he is? Well, I have to apologize. Even though I did say that I had a real treat for you in my opening earlier, it was more of a trick than anything else, in the interest of Halloween. The treat was selfishly mine in delivering my story of Michael to you. Besides, you really didn't think I was bringing a psychopath out of hiding, did you? But then again, am I?